Not too long ago, I informed you great people of the evil that was on this server. He goes by the name Sidon Master. He has an evil twin named Sidon the Pink. Some of you may have seen a recent video where, as evil people often do, he came out and said, "I'm not evil. I'm good. Look, I got you something." Let me show you what he did here. He calls it a gift. He came to my home, where I live, where I've spent hours making myself at home, and he vandalizes it using my favorite animal. He built a bird pooping on top of my home. I mean, building a castle in the middle of spawn already reeks of evil. Graffitiing my home with my favorite animal? I mean, if I wasn't already sure he was evil, this just sets the... it hurts my heart to know that such wickedness exists. And you may say, oh, it's a gift. He built you your favorite animal. That's such a gift. You know what really sold it to me? As him being an evil entity. Well, you know what? I'm going to let him use his words. And I'll show you why this man is so evil. And how I know he's so evil.
I was talking to my girlfriend about what I want to do in this area, and she suggested having like a giant tower reaching high above the treetops. Let's actually go up. Let's go up and check it out. So a giant tower, thinking about the level of that tree probably, since it's the highest. Get me on top. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm thinking of doing it right here. It's kind of a low point, but that just means we can make it taller. So I'm kind of thinking having it just kind of come straight up and have maybe like an Eye of Sauron kind of display at the top.
If that's not evilist, if that's not just evil in its purest form, I can barely contain words right now. Contain words isn't even words. It's hard to speak. It's hard to breathe with such evil lurking on the server. I mean, the Eye of Sauron? You don't just casually say you want to build the Eye of Sauron, the greatest evil in all of the land. That's not something non-evil people aim to build. Non-evil people build simple houses on stilts and silly trees and lava generators. They don't build the Eye of Sauron. There's only one way that we will make it through this. We have to protect ourselves from evil. We have to protect ourselves from Sidon Master and Sidon the Pink. And I think I know just the way to do it. We need security. Guards. We need security guards. I think it's just security would be enough. We need help. So now the question becomes, who do we recruit to be security for our place? We can't have this sort of graffiti happening all the time. On top of that, that's not only the only graffiti that happened. Don't worry, be happy. Remy D. We're getting pun graffiti. We're getting penguins pooping on our house. We're getting puns being written at our farms. I don't know how I provoked these attacks, but we are under fire and we need help. Now, I know the corruption would be the easy ones to go to for help, but frankly, I don't trust the color purple, and I doubt their loyalty to us. So we're going to go to a place where only evil creatures live, which I think is already in there. It is. Let's go. Get some canyon creatures. Alright, we can check out a change from the welcome update while we do this. So now, when you tame a mob, they're automatically set to follow you, as opposed to, they used to, I think, were set to wander before. So I want to get 2 Trogs and 2 Dust Devils. So let's grab this guy. Easiest way to do it. We got some of these stun bombs somewhere. Okay, what the heck? Oh, the servers in this game. I guess this is kind of why we built this room. I just had enough slabs. I mean, it's partially true. I think we can accept that's a fair sign, right? I think we can accept that's a fair sign. I didn't put the date. What date is it? It is... Nice. Okay, let's check out what we got for security. Let's check out what we got for security here. Let's see our handsome troops. Let's see, we got 2 sleeping guys with mohawks. Mohawks are like a pretty scary haircut in terms of like, if you had to rank haircuts in terms of scariness, I feel like mohawks are pretty up there. And you know, like somebody made just of bones, you know, it's like Nick Cage in that movie with the motorcycle, right? Kind of. Okay. And then we got this super jack dude who for some reason is glowing. Like he took way too much like nuclear steroids and he turned into a trog. I'm making up my own backstories. Okay, I think 3 should be good for right now. You know, I feel safer already. You know what I mean? I feel safer. And yeah, I feel better. Okay, there was another thing I wanted to do today other than defend myself properly. So the welcome update just came out yesterday, as you guys probably know. The welcome update, pretty small update in terms of how much stuff they added. But one thing they did do was make it so that warmworms and, let's see, the blocks I need are over here. They made it so warmworms and hotfoots, or hotfeet, I'm not sure what the plural of hotfoot is, but hotfoots or hotfeet now drop iron occasionally. And that is really cool. I think anytime you can farm something, I think it's kind of neat, you know? Anytime you can farm a new block in this game. So what I want to do is make a lava level spawner right here, which is really easy to do. I dug out this room. It's not huge. I didn't want this to be like an absolutely massive project. But essentially, I'm just going to fill it with hardened lava on the floor, and then stuff will spawn in here. We just need to take the light sources out. I'm thinking what I'm going to do, though, is I'm not entirely sure if the lights will actually stop spawning, so that's kind of another experiment I want to do here. I'm going to wire up a switch and put some lights in this room, and I mean, if we can toggle this on and off, that'd be really cool. But I'm thinking we're going to put a lava one right here, and then we may put other spawners in this area. I do want to try this out, though, because I'm curious how often the things that spawn, the hotfeet or the hotfoots, and the warmworms, I'm curious how often they actually drop iron. They didn't put the actual percentage of how often they drop iron, but if it's like even 25%, I mean, that's pretty worthwhile in terms of farming, I think. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to fill the rest of this room. We're going to wire up some lights and, I guess, do a little experiment here. Alright, we got a bunch of lava. It might not be quite big enough, but I think it'll be okay. I'm not entirely sure how spawning works in this game, if we're being candid, which I feel like we are. We talked a lot about evil this episode. I think I just need to walk away for a little bit. I think it's similar to Minecraft in that you kind of need to put a little bit of distance between you and where you want stuff to spawn. Go check on our security team. 2 of them still napping. The other one looking like he just came out of a workout, you know? He's like, ooh. He kind of looks like a grumpy old man who's just like, you know, had a long day. Anyway, they're good guys. You know, they'll come through when there's action, I think. I hope. So let's see. Anything yet? No. Nothing yet. All right. Well, maybe I should just do some work in the area. You know, maybe that would be Oh. Are these all queen bees? Oh. Interesting. I wonder if this was a gift from Remy D. Yeah, it must be, right? Because these wouldn't be queen bees, would they? I don't think so. This would be just beeswax, wouldn't it? There may be hope for this one. This guy might not be evil. You know what I mean? This guy's alright. This guy's alright. I'll forgive the pun, because I think it was a gift. But that's really cool. Alright, let's just check this one last time before I cut, because I don't really know what else I'm going to do in the area. Bloop, bloop, bloom, bloom. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Okay, I guess I will find stuff to do. You guys gave me a lot of really good tips about terraforming, because I asked you guys sort of what you thought of the area, what I could do to make it look more overgrown and stuff, and a lot of you said grass. A lot of you said grass. You know, there was a lot of, I mean, it looks super manicured, why not put grass, and all that sort of stuff, and that is really, really great things to say. So I think I'm definitely going to put some of this down and do some of that, and I will periodically check our lava spawner. But for now, I'm going to try and make it look a little overgrown and such. And some of you said use the grass slopes. And if we're being honest, I don't like the way that looks. I tried it when I was playing on Project Singularity. I did a little bit of terraforming and whatnot, and I really didn't like the way that it looked a lot of the time with the grass slopes. I tried some of them. I tried some of them just here and there, and I really don't like the way they look, so I'm not going to use the grass slopes. I'm sure there's people who use them beautifully, but like I couldn't figure that out, and yeah, so anyway, I mean, these guys, do they just always snooze? I am a little bit, so one of the bugs that's been in this game a while is if you let your pets wander, they, you know what, we're gonna try it out with one. If you let your pets wander, there used to be this bug where they just wander off and disappear forever. Apparently that's gone, so maybe we can have a couple standing guard, because this is where you'd come through, right? This is the teleporter. So I think these guys would spot intruders. Maybe we'll have a couple wandering, though. You know, that might be an idea. How does this look? How does it look if we kind of... Honestly, it looks like it has a bad haircut. It looks like it has a really bad haircut. I think the weeds look alright mixed in, though. I just want to take a little bit of a look-see-loo. Yeah, I think the grass does add just a little bit of that sort of vibe. Alright, cool. Cool. Some changes have occurred at our lava spawner. Sorry, sometimes, you know when you speak, well, I don't know. Okay. Some changes have occurred. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think I've noticed the problem. So I was curious about a few things. One, whether too tall was enough to grow them. I still don't know about that. But also if they would actually spawn on lava or just the igneous rock. And I'm judging, I guess, just the igneous rock. Oh, they changed the little hit marker thing. Look at that. See, now it's a little circle instead of a little X. Anyway, so I suppose they only spawn on this igneous rock, which is pretty okay. Any iron? No. Okay. Oh, look, it says... I feel like there's a few changes that have occurred, like some little AI changes that I did not notice before. Uh-oh. But yeah, okay, so we're going to switch this all over to igneous rock. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I have, like, no armor right now. Yeah, look at that. Wow, okay. That's not good. That was also not good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I really need some armor. I'm still kind of playing like, you know, before. 3 warmworms. That's pretty impressive, though. I just built this. Like, I literally just finished this and went back to sleep. But, you know, yeah, 3 warmworms right off the bat feels pretty good. But, what was I thinking? I'm still kind of playing like, Like, I feel like, you know, what am I trying to say here? Like, I'm still playing, like, in my last world where I just had, like, the Lumite armor, and it was like, oh, okay, whatever, and these guys, like, did no damage, and now they're, like, doing a lot of damage. So I want to kill these guys. I want to kill these guys real fast and leave the lights on while we, go update the statue, because, I'm curious... Uh-oh. I'm curious if they'll spawn with the lights on. That's what I want to test next. Oh! 2 more death statues. Okay, you know what? I'm killing this guy. I don't care if I die again. Oh, man, this is why you don't record this early in the morning. / do anything this early in the morning. Like, if it's before 7 a.m., just go back to sleep. Word of advice. Word of advice. There we go. Okay, so 3 of them, I got no iron. No iron from any of them. But, okay, that's alright. So I'm going to leave on the lights and just see if anything spawns. And we're going to go do these 2 death statues. Because we have a room for them now. I'm hoping not to die nearly as much as I appear to be dying this episode. I'm just not in the right frame of mind, you know? I'm still sort of reeling from the fact that there's... I mean, just evil, man. Just evil. So what do I say? Lava spawner testing May 25. Worm stupidity May 25. Yeah, those seem appropriate. Okay. So now let's just go check out. The last one spawned really quick, so I kind of want to check this out. I slept in that time, so I'm kind of curious if sleeping has an effect. I'm kind of curious, like, if you sleep through the night, if it simulates all that time, so it simulates all that spawning time as well. There's just a lot of variables that I can't really test all that well, because it would require me putting in more effort. Anyway, I think I have a bunch of this stuff. A little bit of it. I have to go farm some igneous rock. Okay. Well, I'm going to switch all that over, but now you guys know they will spawn on igneous rock and apparently not hardened lava. Now, there is the chance that was just pure coincidence, but that seems unlikely. That seems unlikely that it was just pure coincidence that they all spawn on igneous rock, even though hardened lava was the main substance. Okay, I'm going to go grab more. Alright, little bit of testing later. We got 2 more spawns, both on the igneous rock. Both on the igneous, none on the lava. So I do not think... I have not seen a hotfoot spawn. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure on the last server, on the Project Singularity server, Crane built a hotfoot spawner that used hardened lava. So I'm thinking I should... Oh, we got a piece of iron ore. Okay, I've killed 4 of them. That was my 4th. We got 1, so 25% would be pretty good. But yeah, I think Crane built like a lava generator, and I believe hotfeet spawned on it. So I do want to leave this here for a touch more testing. I'm going to... I'm sort of like doing tests as I'm just sort of mullying around, and I'll share those with you guys, you know, like we've been doing. Okay, no... So, right now, 20%. 1 of 5 has dropped things. Okay, so I was about 5 minutes AFK over here. I'm going to go do this for another 5 minutes with the lights on, see if anything spawns, because it would be really cool if they didn't, because then we can kind of toggle it. Would that really matter? Is there any reason we need to toggle it? You know what, that's a dumb question. We don't need to do anything, but it's nice to have that option, right? Okay, I'm gonna AFK for 5 minutes, and then we'll go check it. Well, here we are. Nothing has spawned. So, I guess these spawns are controlled by light levels, which is, I guess makes a lot of sense. When I'm mining, I don't see a lot of stuff, you know, spawning and whatever. Well, that's cool. We have a lava level spawner. The only test I want to do right now, the last test I want to do today while building this, he spawned on the lava. Look at that. And with us in range. I was going to AFK a touch longer and see if they would spawn on the lava. And he spawned in front of our eyes on the lava. I still have yet to see a hotfoot though. We've seen a lot of warmworms. We've had a lot of warmworms here, but I'm curious to see a hotfoot. So I think I'm going to AFK just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer to see if we can get one. I have been keeping track, though. We have killed 5 of them, I believe, and we've got 1 iron ore. We have 1 iron ore, we've killed 5 of them. So I am keeping track. That's 20%. Obviously, this isn't a great test, nor sample size. I am going to do like a touch more. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm just placing these all of a sudden. I am going to AFK and kill a touch more just to get a better visual. Another warmworm. Still no hotfeet or hotfoots. Where do you guys land on the whole hotfeet, hotfoots debate that I'm currently debating inside of myself? Oh man, my words have been weird today. The evilness has really just distorted my brain. Hot feet or hot foots? I'd love to hear in the comments. Please answer that question, because I'm very curious. Anyway, I'm going to AFK a touch and try and kill a few more of these and that sort of stuff. And I'll try and get you guys a solid answer about what I think the percentage is. Because it's not going to be a super solid answer. You get it. Okie dokie. So, they do spawn on both. It does seem like they spawn more on the igneous rock. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing, but they do seem to be spawning. Also, I've fought and killed 12 warmworms, 12 more warmworms from the time we first started, so 17 in total. And I've gotten 3 pieces of iron, so 2 from the new 12 and 1 from the original 5. So 3 out of 17 is a percentage. Sorry, I don't know what it is. It's below 25 though. And yeah, so that's our lava spawner. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's kind of cool to be toggleable. I put this here because the hotfeet can jump around. They can follow you, although I haven't seen one spawn in here, which I find kind of interesting. I could probably make it more efficient by making it bigger, and probably if I put a door on it, like a sensor door that, you know, blocked out the light completely. But honestly, it's spawning so frequently that I really don't mind. It's been crazy consistent since I built it. So that's kind of cool. Let's put that away. Let's put that away. And yeah, so I think that's going to do it for me today, guys. I don't have as much time to record as usual, and I've been sort of bouncing between doing, you know, my real life work and recording this episode with some of like the AFK and stuff like this. But I think this will be really cool, especially now that it drops iron. You know, it's sort of an easy way to farm iron. I just like having screenshots of my build and thumbnails and stuff, but it is, you know, it's a way to farm iron. It can kind of work as an iron farm. I'm not saying it's super great for farming iron, definitely not crazy quick or anything, and it does require killing a lot of these, but you can kill warmworms pretty easily by like circling around them. So it might even be worthwhile to, on the edge of this, make it a little bit wider just in case they spawn on the edge so you can still circle around them. But either way, pretty handy to have, especially now that warmers and hotfeet drop iron. I think it's kind of nice. Also, just their drops, I think, are used to make something. But we got graffitied. Sidon Master pretty much confirmed himself as evil by saying he wants to build the Eye of Sauron. And we hired some protection. We got these guys. Don't worry, I'm paying them very well. And apparently all they do is sleep. But, you know what? I feel safer, and trust me when I say there will be vengeance. This little act of graffiti, act of violence, dare I say, act of hate. Well, no, that should be used further. Dare I say, act of evil will not go unpunished. With that, please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of the lava spawner. If you guys have sort of a better design or ideas or know what to do, please let me know in the comments. Also, hot feet, hot foots. Curious to see where that debate ends up. And subscribe for more Creativerse, and come back Tuesday when we Get someone a special... what does he call graffiti? Oh, gift. Right. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Ciao.